My name is Alex Seton, and together with Josh Harle, we've been undertaking a series of VR experiments here at the Tactical Space Lab. I'm a visual artist who works primarily with sculpture and the 3D. I received the invitation from Josh to participate in this lab. I was really attracted by this idea that we could have interaction between the physical world and the virtual realm. VR is a lonely experience. You are isolated in and of yourself with the headset on. The interesting thing was actually trying to find a way that we might all share in this experience. We created a series of 4 different experiments that maybe challenged the physicality of the audience member who was participating in it. One was a sculpting exercise in the 3D realm, where the audience member puts on the headset and there's a large white cube of material, undefined. It could affect that cube and its shape, and it broke into many different cubes and could be manipulated. The audience member participating in my artistic project actually is the artist. Second project was the virtual plank walk. We got an actual plank of wood, laid it down on the carpeted floor. We aligned it with a plank that was actually in the virtual realm. You had to walk this plank. You would see if we could affect a sense of extreme vertigo within the audience member. Some people crossed it with great ease, and to my delight, some people were terrified. The third project, it was a fully realized digital scan of myself, and affected it as a marble sculpture, effectively a totem to myself. You could then proceed to smash at will the sculpture. And I'd like to nickname it the reverse Pygmalion, but the idea of the creator falling in love with the creation, this was the opposite. This is the destruction of the creator as such as the artwork. Being able to feel the weight of the baseball bat in your hand and yield it to result in the virtual world was really satisfying. And the fourth and final project, recreating the planet from The Little Prince. We tried to recreate that small feeling of the planet that we have, custodians on this earth, and to make it feel small and fragile when we simply had one small tree growing out of it. You can only navigate around this small planet before you come back to the tree again. It was really interesting that people spend most amount of time immersed in that particular one. I've spent the last month since doing it, thinking, what is the artistic palette that VR allows that no other medium does? It is not film, for instance. The film director has to give up their camera direction because, in fact, the audience member, we're looking through the headset. Wherever they look, that is the direction. But it doesn't lend itself to a classic narrative structure. It is a world of investigation, it is a world of interaction. So what are the limits of that? How to do that abstractly or more resolved? Working with Tactical Space Lab has been a really interesting experience because we had plenty of time to just experiment and play. Josh and I tossed around a lot of different ideas. It turns out Josh is incredibly technically proficient and is able to realize a world very quickly. That was really satisfying and very freeing. I'll definitely be working with Josh Harle in the future. I think some of the ideas that were raised over the course of the 2-week lab were really very exciting, and I'm looking forward to breaking the bounds of physical reality more.